So recently, I was watching some productivity videos by this YouTuber called Soul Simple, especially his videos on the use of various Google applications for boosting productivity, which did pretty well. During that time, I was also reading this book called Get Out of My Head, which had this technique called time budgeting in it. So I decided to combine the insights that I got from both of these sources along with my own creativity to craft an ultimate strategy that will 10x your productivity if you follow it correctly. Step 1. Make a daily, weekly, and monthly time budget. Identify the tasks that need your utmost priority and allocate time for them in hours. Start off with a daily budget in which you allocate a certain number of hours for each important task of the day, along with some buffer time for unexpected stuff. The example that I've provided on the screen is a simple and general one, but it's better if you're more specific with it. After making the daily budget, allocate time in the same proportions for the weekly budget and the monthly budget. Step 2. Make a table based on these budgets in MS Word. Now open MS Word, insert a table with 2 columns and as many rows as you want. On one column, enter all your tasks, and on the other one, enter the number of hours for each task, and make sure to only write the numbers themselves and not something like 8 hours, otherwise the next step won't work. Step 3. Make a pie chart for the same on MS Excel. Now copy and paste the whole thing to MS Excel, select the whole table again, and create a pie chart based on it. You can choose any style of pie chart that you want, but I'm a simple man, so I'm going to use a simple style and some simple colors. After that, copy paste the pie chart back to MS Word, right click on the pie chart and save it as an image. Step 4. Take printouts of this pie chart. Take at least 4 printouts of the pie chart that you just created. Stick one of them to one of the walls in your room, carry one of them with you wherever you go, and keep the remaining 2 as a backup. I know that it'd be much more efficient to not do this whole thing, and if you want to, then you can just skip this step. However, thanks to the sunk cost fallacy and the amount of time, energy, and money invested by you for this process, your brain will tell you not to quit or skip any of your tasks and force you to complete them. Also, the reason why I chose a pie chart over a table is because obviously it's much more colorful and spherical, which makes it more attractive and easier to remember. Step 5. Make a schedule based on your pie chart. Now the reason why I'm not telling you to make a schedule itself is that every day is not the same day. In other words, you have to adjust your schedule depending on the situation. So have the number or ratio of the hours to be allocated for each important task in your mind, and make daily schedules based on the requirements for that particular day. And in case anything goes wrong or anything unexpected happens, you have the buffer time to cover it up. So use any app that you want, such as Todoist, Google Calendar, Notion, or any other app that you're comfortable with for your schedule. If you want to, you can even write it down on paper. Step 6. Execute that schedule. Follow your schedule as much as possible. Step 7. Record and review your time daily, monthly, and weekly, and make changes wherever needed. Basically, compare your actual time spent with the time that you allocated in your budget, and note down all the activities that cause you to deviate from the actual budget and make changes in order to improve. And if the actual time spent is too different from the budget, even when you're completing all the important tasks correctly, make sure to change the budget itself and be more realistic with it for the next one, and keep making other changes whenever and wherever you need to. Step 8. Like, share, and subscribe so I can make more videos like this. Thanks for watching.